Welcome to Backstage Pass, Rockstar Pro's official podcast. This is your opportunity to go behind the scenes of Rockstar Pro and hear from the wrestlers themselves. Now here are your hosts, Mark Turner and Bort Torkelson.
Greetings, slob knobs and shitbox sluggers. Welcome to episode 66 of the Backstage Pass, Rockstar Pro Wrestling's official podcast.
I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. I mean, my stomach's growling. I don't know if the mic can pick it up, but I'm very hungry. I just want to let you know that.
That's what you have to contribute.
Yeah, I mean, earlier tonight I saw a lot of pizza rolls, like flying in the air. I almost grabbed one with my mouth, but, you know, I couldn't get it.
Do you really want to be fed like a mother bird feeding a baby bird by
Why
Cole
not?
Radrick?
Why not?
Pizza Cole?
I like it. Yeah. Pizza Cole. I mean, he's Italian. He knows his pizza.
Oh, God, I wish it were last week and you weren't here. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are headed into the Gym City Slam featuring one of our favorite matches of the year, the Gym City Rumble.
Absolutely.
But before we get to that, we've got some house cleaning to do. We need to talk about the recent past, going back to the beginning of April for Spring Break Friday the 13th. And Mark, run down some of those results for us.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, this was the rare iPay-per-view where we had a show that wasn't the first Friday of the month.
Yeah.
It lined up with Friday the 13th. We had some fun with the spring break, and then we had some, I don't know. You scare me, and you reminded me of Friday the 13th. I wanted to put a mask on your face, but never mind.
Have you ever watched a horror movie, Mark?
I've watched a horror movie.
Which one?
I don't know, Freddy versus Jason, something like that.
Really? You skipped all the way to that one?
You know, I heard that was the best one, right? I heard it's
From
the best
whom?
one. I don't know. From a reliable source. A source, let's just say that.
That's pretty sketchy,
well,
Mark.
At least a source. I'm not sure about the reliability, but I know it's a source.
All right. Well,
but the first matchup that we saw on Spring Break Friday the 13th was we saw Utamaro. We saw him win a triple threat matchup against Steve Manders and Nate Wings. And Utamaro, he's been impressive here in Rockstar Pro.
Oh, absolutely. He has come and gone, I believe, back to Tokyo. But Utamaro,
left an impression.
An instant Rockstar Nation favorite. Hopefully we'll see him back sometime soon. The protege of Yoshihiro Tajiri, he brought something special to the ring.
He certainly did. Big shoes to fill, but he did a great job here in Dayton, Ohio.
We also saw in singles competition Pompano Joe defeat Cole Radrick and once again drop him right on his dome.
Yeah. Was this Cole Radrick? Was this a four Loke Cole Radrick? I can't remember.
Four Loke Cole?
I think it was.
Like
I mean,
that.
we've seen him change his identity a few times here that it's kind of hard to keep up. But I believe it was Four Loke Cole Radrick that lost to Pompano Joe on this night. But poor Cole.
Yeah, Cole getting dropped on his head once again.
Still want some pizza from Pizza Cole.
Well, when we're done, we'll get a pizza, okay?
I think I saw a pizza roll laying on the floor.
Don't eat a filthy floor pizza roll. We'll go get some real food, okay?
Okay, well, what do you got?
That stuff's just cardboard and salt anyway.
Is it?
Yeah, dude, we'll go down to the Mexican place or
okay.
maybe Dewey's.
Are you buying?
We'll get you. No, okay. All right. We had a mosh pit scramble at Spring Break. Sage Kanan, the Cajun Kid, won that one, defeating a number of opponents, including Jackson Stone, Shane Bender, Mick Drake, and Chase Holiday.
Yeah, Sage Kanan. We've seen him on a few occasions. He's the lobster guy, right? The Zoidberg?
Yeah, he does the Zoidberg.
Yeah, he does the Zoidberg. That's right.
He's a talented young man. And winning that scramble, I think, guarantees that you'll see him back at Rockstar very soon.
Very much so. And, lobster sounds pretty good right now. I mean, it's a bit pricey, but it's good.
Okay, we also saw the Rockstar Pro Trios Tag Team Champions, Clayton Gaines, along with Dustin Ray's defeat the dirty Cutthroat Austin Mannix and Bulletproof Brandon Edwards to retain the Trios Tag Team Championships.
I really thought this was a big opportunity for the Dirty to win the Rockstar Pro Trios Tag Championships.
I mean, this was the first time Rays and Gaines tagged together as champions.
Yeah, absolutely. But Clayton Gaines and Dustin Rays, they somehow retain the championships, and we'll see how long they hold on to those bad boys.
Yeah, they've got quite a challenge coming up at the Gym City Slam, but we'll get to that. Also, at Spring Break Friday the 13th, we saw the administration.
Yeah, we did.
That's True Grit Bruce Gray, the Executive Secretary of Defense, Mr. Bruce, and the Executive Secretary of Offense, Mr. Boone. I think I switched those two.
Yeah, I was going to say you messed that one up.
Bruce is defense, Boone is offense. Nevertheless, the administration...
You messed it up the second time, too.
Boone is defense, Bruce is offense.
There you go.
Shut the fuck up, Mark.
Damn it.
Defeated the trio of Menage a 3. That's Suge D and the Gym Nasty Boys, Dr. Neck, White Mike, and Timmy Yam Ratton.
Yeah, the Menage a 3. How awesome was it seeing these guys team up? It was great. What a fun trio those are. I really wish they would have won that matchup and we could see them team up every single week, representing Rockstar Pro, going everywhere. I don't know. If only dreams would come true.
Well, your dreams are my nightmares, Mark, because the administration won. We know DDT equals 1, 2, 3.
But how about this matchup that happened? Ron Mathis somehow, some way, defeated legendary Larry D in a no disqualification Falls Count Anywhere match. I still can't believe it. I witnessed it. I can't believe it. Ron Mathis beat Larry D. What a matchup and what a victory. What heart Ron Mathis had.
And that match wasn't even scheduled.
It wasn't scheduled.
Ron Mathis ran out there, grabbed a mic, questioned Larry D's manhood, and that was all it took.
Yeah. You don't have to ask Larry D twice to compete in a fight. That's for sure. But yeah, Ron Mathis, how about that? After losing to Larry D on 5 consecutive weeks, I believe it was, still, not just losing, but being destroyed in those matches, still having the guts to come out and challenge Larry D. Not just any match, but Falls Count Anywhere matchup. And Ron Mathis picks up the victory. That was just simply amazing.
Even after being power-bombed through a table onto the floor, pure trash Ron Mathis able to get that one elusive victory over legendary Larry D.
Yeah, he got that monkey off his back, that's for sure.
Yeah, and we also saw Alex Colon defeat Super Crazy, a kind of a bizarre match there. Alex got injured early on, but still managed to pull through despite a debilitating shoulder injury.
Isn't that amazing? The first and only 5-star champion in the history of Rockstar Pro, and Alex Colon suffering an injury, a clear injury. We could all see it. Even Super Crazy saw it, and still defeating a legend like Super Crazy, somehow getting his shoulders down to the mat and pinning him for the 1, 2, 3. I mean, a big-time victory for Alex Colon.
All I got to say is adrenaline's a hell of a drug. Talk about the main event.
And then the main event. I'm glad you're leaving this to me. Thank you very much. We saw John Murray defeat the Juggernaut Jeremiah to once again retain his Rockstar Pro World Championship. John Murray does it once again. What an inspiration. Everybody in the crowd can just sit and look at John Murray and just be like, man, that could be me one day. It's amazing. John Murray, an inspiration for everybody. He inspires me every day. Inspires me.
You know, I should point out that John Murray would not have won that match without the help of the Iron Manager, JT Davidson, who appeared out of nowhere like a Pokemon and all of a sudden was there to help John Murray and to make the 3 count. I don't think that result should stand. JT Davidson is not an official for Rockstar Pro. That count should not stand.
He isn't. I will agree with you on that, but JT Davidson, he was there, and he gave the spine buster there to Jeremiah, and luckily he was there for the 3 count because we had all referees were gone, they were down. JT Davidson was there to save the day.
I wish you would pay attention, Mark, because he gave the spine buster to P.D. Barton.
Okay,
after Barton that's even better. Refused to count John Murray's pinfall.
That's even better, though. I mean, P.D. Barton, who the hell does he think he is?
So that's what you think should happen. Managers should just run in the middle of matches and attack referees.
If refs are being biased, then sure, why not? Get them out of there. Get the refs out of there and let the competitors solve it themselves. So JT Davidson was there to count the 3 count. There you go.
We'll agree to disagree on that one. And obviously, it hasn't been that long since spring break. It was Friday the 13th, but we've had a few amps since then. Let's talk a little bit about what happened.
Yeah, we had a few amps, but one of them was a super show. Oh, we saw that. How about that?
Immediately following spring break.
Yeah, we had Zachary Wentz defeat Ace Romero in a first-time ever matchup. What a great matchup that was.
Oh, that was a killer one. Stole the show.
You're absolutely right about
we
that.
Also saw Cahagas defeat Udamaro in kind of a East comes to West match.
That's absolutely right. And, of course, in the main event, we saw Sami Callihan take on Kevin Sullivan. He destroyed him. It was crazy. Kevin Sullivan left with what? A big softball-sized knot on his head? It was crazy.
Oh, man, you saw photos. That just looked so gross.
But I mean, Sami Callihan, he says it all the time. He's the most dangerous man in professional wrestling, and even Kevin Sullivan saw that.
That's what happens when you get in a street fight with the Dayton Slugger.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
That's right.
Also, we saw Larry D just barely, defeat Ron Mathis in a last man standing match. Larry got back to his feet. Ron Mathis grabbed at the ropes, just couldn't make it.
He tried, man. But yeah, Larry D defeated him. And, Ron Mathis, he defeated Larry D in that Falls Count Anywhere match at Friday the 13th. But Larry D gets that victory back in a last man standing match. And now, we'll talk about it later, but these two are going to face again in a 3 Stages of Hell match. I think the momentum is back squarely on the shoulders of Larry D.
Yeah, we shall see. Also, I got to point out.
What?
Myron and Trey. Now, yes, Myron may have lost to Larry D tonight.
He did?
But aside from that, these two young men in firearms, they are looking great going into their match against Gaines and Reyes for the Trios tag titles at the Gym City Slam.
That is true. They're a very formidable duo, no question about it. Myron and Trey defeated both Clayton Gaines and Dustin Reyes in singles matchups a few weeks ago, or I guess last week.
Last week, bud. You weren't here.
I'm picturing myself on Friday, but it's not Friday. But yeah, it was quite a victory. They do have a lot of momentum heading into that tag championship match. But you know what? Clayton Gaines and Dustin Reyes, they look pretty good as a tag team tonight on Amped.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. They have been, not necessarily gelling all that well as a tag team, but they've held on to those titles. And recently, we saw just tonight, Clay came out with a bit of the Knight Rider's face paint on.
He did.
Not sure how I feel about that, but
it looked pretty good on.
But they're doing well. They're holding on to those titles, and that's, I think, the one thing that we expect of a champion.
Certainly, and I think the loss that they had in those singles matchups last week, it drove them to come together more as a tag team. Because they know if they're not on the same page, they aren't going to retain those championships against a great duo like Myron and Trey.
Well, great point, but let's go ahead and move on.
All right.
We've got a great spotlight in store. I've arranged a guest for us, a competitor who's well-known to the Rockstar Nation.
All right.
Been here since the very beginning, and he has not one, but 2 big matches at the Gym City Slam.
Ooh, that narrows it down to, who is it? Wait, multiply by pi, divide, carry the, hold on, wait a minute. If wishes were fishes,
Mark, if you
don't eat cheese after midnight. Wait, I don't know. Who is it?
Just wait for like 5 seconds.
Oh, okay.
All right, and our guest this edition of the Backstage Passes Spotlight is a man I have nothing but respect for. He's been here since the very beginning, a day one original at Rockstar Pro. In fact, he was in the very first match at Rockstar Pro Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the podcast, Nate Wings.
Thank you very much, Bork. I appreciate the warm introduction.
Well, thank you for coming on to the show. It's been a while since you've
it's been a while.
Yes, since you've been on the podcast, but it's great to have you back. So let's get right to it. We'll talk about what's coming up at the Gym City Slam in a moment. But for now, I really want to get your take on something, and I'm sure it's a hot take.
Uh-oh, hot take?
Because I personally am just disgusted by the way the Rockstar Nation treats you. I mean, you're a day one original, and they show you no respect whatsoever.
I feel your sentiments, Bork. I don't know, they kind of soured on me right around the end of Fight or Flight. They kind of blame me. They feel like I abandoned Kyle, but here's the thing: they don't know that when Kyle got knocked out and nearly paralyzed, I took him home from the hospital.
Right.
I bought his prescription medicine for him. Mm-hmm. He's my tag partner. That's just what you do.
Yeah.
That's for reals, but they don't see that.
No.
So they think because we failed as a tag team, it's just somehow got to be all it's my fault.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get the logic.
I think I'm a bad guy, but I'm a nice guy. So the way I see it is if they want me to be a bad guy, if they think I'm a bad guy, then that's their perception of me.
Yeah.
Well, I say, did the fans sour on you, or did you sour on the fans first? That's the way it came off to me, was that you started to not appreciate the fans, and then they, in turn...
Oh, you don't want to talk about not appreciating.
What?
Those fans are spoiled. They get to see athletes like me compete on a weekly basis.
Every
Wednesday. They don't appreciate the company that is Rockstar Pro.
Yeah, you're right. They're unappreciative and they're uneducated, honestly. Because if they knew wrestling, if they knew what they were talking about, they would actually appreciate the competitive style that you bring to each and every match you're in. You know, you I think, pull off amazing aerial feats, as you said, every freaking Wednesday, and they give you nothing. What's the deal?
Thank you very much, Bork. I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't say the fans are uneducated. I believe Rockstar Pro fans are some of the smartest fans you'll see in professional wrestling. But, Nate, I will give you credit, though. I mean, you've certainly changed your style a little bit over the years. When you first started, you were purely a high flyer, right? Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
And over the years, you've adapted, and you've really added and become a more well-rounded performer.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, Mark, your opinion doesn't matter.
I was giving you a compliment.
And second of all, I just evolved naturally because that's what you have to do to survive in this industry.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, your tag team partner hurts himself, and you move on. You evolve. You get better.
What does an NFL team do if a guy gets injury after injury after injury? Yep. They cut him. They send him off to whoever's next for him and wish him the best in his future endeavors. And sometimes that's what you got to do. It's true. It's a business.
That's right. And it's about winning. Now, speaking of that, I think you have two massive opportunities coming up at the Gym City Slam. Obviously, you'll be in the Rumble, and that Rumble gives a shot at any title in Rockstar Pro. I'm curious, where might you go? Who might you set your sights on were you to win the Gym City Rumble?
I don't know. See, I thought I had something with Steven with getting the tag trios, tag titles. But that didn't work out, so I think I might stay away from that for a little bit. I guess I could maybe go for the Trios Captain Championship.
Sure.
But where's the fun in that? Like, if you're going to go, you got to go big. So, of course, I'm going to go for the World Champion.
I love it.
That means I got to pin John Murray, and I'm going to pin John Murray. However, I got to pin John Murray's fat ass. If I got to pin Jeremiah, I'm going to do whatever I got to do. I will rake his eyes out, claw his back, kick him in the nuts, and pin his shoulders to the mat.
I don't think you can kick him in the nuts.
If it's John Murray Pro Rules, he can.
That's true.
Man, it could be three-way. Like, I don't, you could be in the ring. You never know. After I win that Rumble, man, anything.
I like it. I like it. You're believing in yourself, relying on yourself, not somebody else.
That you can put me in at number 1. You can put me at number 30. Anywhere in between. Same outcome.
And it was totally Steven's fault that you didn't win the Trios Tag titles.
He was,
I mean, that guy, it is a team. I mean, we haven't seen him
draft bust. He's a draft bust.
Yeah, totally.
Draft bust?
Totally.
Was he drafted?
Yeah, I drafted him to be
first
my
round
tag team
pick?
partner. Yeah, he was
only round pick.
Yeah, there was only one. Keep up, Mark.
I'm trying.
You look like you had some sort of question, though.
I have my notes here. I was just going to say, I mean, you said you wanted to go after the Rockstar Pro World Championship. I mean, we said it Bork said it at the beginning of the segment.
Thank you.
Was that you fought in the first ever match here in Rockstar Pro. I mean, the championship that has eluded you is the Rockstar Pro World Championship. I mean, you would have to think that's the one thing that would validate your entire career here in Rockstar Pro.
Yeah,
right?
that's definitely a monkey I need to get off my back, and I am gonna.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was in my head.
What the hell, Mark?
I thought I said that in my head. I'm sorry.
Very rude.
Be a professional.
Very rude.
I'm sorry.
I mean, this guy.
Who hired this guy?
Yeah, former.
You remind me of somebody. I'm sorry.
Multi-time American Luchador champion sitting next to you.
That's
Show him
true.
some respect.
I respect you, Nate.
Okay. No, I know. Thank you. So, speaking of respect, there's a great amount for luchadors. I think here in Dayton, Lucha Comes to Dayton was a big deal. I think expanding the knowledge of some of the albeit dim-witted fans here at Rockstar Pro. But Aeroboy is no stranger to Dayton. He's been here a handful of times. What do you have in store? You're going toe-to-toe, one-on-one against Aeroboy at the Slam. In addition to being in the Rumble, how do you prepare for a match like that?
One step at a time. You see, the thing is, Aeroboy has come here and he's gone toe-to-toe with the top echelon of talent here
Absolutely.
at Rockstar Pro.
Yeah.
Sure has.
And so I'm just going to do what I always do, bring everything I got, and prove at the end of the day, when Nate Wing's in the ring, it's his time to shine.
All right, I like it. And again, so many opportunities, so many chances at the Gym City Slam. You got the Rumble, you got this match with Aeroboy. Who knows? Like, by the end of the night, you could have a title opportunity right around the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess hypothetically, you could even cash in at the end of the night, right?
And so, is John Murray rules
24/7? We dropping spoilers here? We dropping spoilers?
I feel like I don't know. Are they 20? Like, the only thing I know about John Murray
isn't
Pro
there,
rules,
like, even if you lose, isn't there like a 24-hour grace period?
Probably.
I don't know.
I mean, here's the thing.
I don't know.
Can you consume as much alcohol as John Murray? Because that might be a difficult obstacle when it comes to challenging him if you were to win a shot at the world title.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing: I don't have to drink all the alcohol. I can trick him because I'm smarter than John Murray.
Well, yeah.
So
I mean, let's not set the bar low, Nate. I mean, you're smarter than a lot of the other competitors here.
I bet he's probably not even smart enough to listen to this podcast. So like, I'm just gonna let him get really, really drunk.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pin him. It's foolproof.
Hey, I'll have you know that John Murray loves listening to this podcast because he likes hearing my voice, I think.
Probably because he can't read.
Well, that is accurate, but I talked to him afterward. He didn't even listen to the episode that he was on.
Oh.
So, there goes that theory.
Well, I mean, he was there. He didn't have to hear himself.
All right, so...
I listened to it like 12 times.
Shut up, Mark. Nate Wings.
I like my voice.
I really appreciate you, as I said, being here. Want to know any parting words for the Rockstar Nation, any words of wisdom that you'd care to share, or whatever it may be, challenges you'd like to lay out. We just a parting message for us tonight.
Everybody better show up on Friday
to
the Gym City Rumble to watch me win.
Yes.
To watch me beat Aeroboy. To watch me become the next luchador sensation. More importantly, they'll need to go onto Twitter and follow me at Nate Wings.
At Nate Wings. Twitter? What about Instagram? You on there too?
Nah.
The Instagram?
Yeah, no one wants pictures of my dogs.
Well, I don't know, man. That's a pretty popular thing.
So it's at Nate Wings. Can I get on there?
No.
At Nate Wings. I'm trying.
You're not allowed to follow me.
Wait, I'm not allowed?
No, actually, I'm going to go block you right now.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Well, thanks for being on the show, Nate.
All right, thank you, Bork.
At Nate Wings. Damn.
There you have it. Confident words from a confident man in Nate Wings.
Certainly. And Nate Wings, we talked about it. Huge opportunity for him. It could be the biggest night of his career if he can somehow defeat Aeroboy and win the Gym City Rumble. I mean, just achieving one of those feats would be amazing for his career.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen so much from Nate. Of course, we talk about it all the time, that amazing best of 7 with Ash Cologne, which he won.
We know what he's capable of.
Multiple-time American Luchacore champion. Nate Wings has done a lot of amazing things in this company, but he will face one of his greatest challenges at the Gym City Slam. That is Friday, May 4th. Insert Star Wars reference here.
Yeah, May the 4th be with you. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Man,
yeah.
Mark, I love Star Wars as much as anyone else, but you are no Jedi or Sith Lord.
I'm not?
What I was getting to was the fact that Nate Wings will take on the luchador, all the way from Mexico, Aeroboy, returning to Rockstar Pro.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one. I mean, Aeroboy's been one of the best high flyers from around the world, but Nate Wings loves to stake claim that he's the best high flyer here in Rockstar Pro. Let's see what happens when these two face off at the Gym City Slam. May the 4th be with you. Woo! Woo! Woo!
It's going to be a great contest.
Yeah, it will.
But speaking of luchadors, remember that we'll also see the Rockstar Pro debut of Lucha Underground star Famous B.
Whoa, is he going to have his cards? Is he going to try to recruit people? Do you think I'll be recruited?
I don't think you will, but I'm sure he'll be on the lookout for talent.
Oh, okay. Well, talent. Well, then why not me?
I think I'll probably get fame.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you will.
What's that phone number? Who calls a phone number anyway? Can I text it?
Mark.
What's the number? I got my phone right now.
I know you. Would you put it away? We've got work to do.
Fine.
Okay?
Fine.
He'll remind you at the Gym City Slam.
We have one hell of a matchup coming up at the Gym City Slam as well. We have a 3 Stages of Hell matchup. I mean,
That's not one hell of a match, Mark. No. That's 3 hell of a match.
Hey, that was pretty good. 3 Stages of Hell. Ron Mathis versus Larry D. Stage 1, will be a chain match. Stage 2 will be a submission match. And if Stage 3 is needed, it will be fans bring the weapons match. How the hell is Ron Mathis going to compete against Larry D in those 3 matches? How?
Yeah, they seem to favor Larry D, but never count Ron Mathis out. The thing that bugs me is match 3, the third stipulation, was left up to the fans with a vote. And of course, they pick the one where they get to be involved. Oh, it's all about interaction with the Rockstar Nation. They got to bring the weapons.
Can you imagine the weapons that these fans are going to bring? What do you think's going through the fans' heads? They're probably at home. They're making some contraption that will just destroy Larry D. You think?
I don't know. I expect Benoit balls and rabbits and fleshlights, all sorts of.
What are you talking about? What?
You know, weird things that sex pests
what do you think these people do at night?
I don't want to think about what they do at night or during the day, for that matter.
Well, here's the thing.
But I know that they'll bring something weird.
And it's going to be crazy. But here's the thing. Ron Mathis somehow summoned the strength, the energy to defeat Larry D in that Falls Count Anywhere match.
Yes.
And it took every ounce of strength he had in him. He could barely even stand after the matchup. He's going to have to somehow do that not once, but twice to win the 3 Stages of Hell match. I don't know if he can do it.
Well, we'll find out at the Gym City Slam. We'll also see the Trios Tag Team Championships on the line as the Rockstar Pro Trios Tag Team Champions. Clayton Gaines, alongside Dustin Reyes, take on Trey Miguel and Myron Reed, Firearms.
Yeah, Firearms, that catchy new name. But yeah, they have a big opportunity to win the Trios Tag Championships. We haven't always seen Clayton Gaines and Dustin Reyes on the same page, although they did look good tonight, as we talked about earlier on the show. It'll be a very interesting matchup, that's for sure.
I'm predicting it. I'm calling it right now. New Rockstar Pro Trios Tag Team Champs. My boys, Miguel and Reed, they're going to do it. Don't get me wrong. I love I love Clay as well. But I can't get behind his partner.
No,
I respect Dustin, but I'm not going to cheer for him. He's a Knight Rider.
You shouldn't be cheering for anybody.
Those guys are sick.
You're an announcer. You shouldn't be cheering for anybody.
Oh, you play for your favorites, too. What happens every time John Murray comes out?
We have the Rockstar Pro World Championship ladder match, and my man, John Murray, my favorite wrestler, and my favorite person in general, will put the championship on the line against the Juggernaut Jeremiah. This is a ladder match. Oh, man, I can't wait to see it. Ladder match with the championship on the line.
That's right. Nothing to be decided by an official. P.D. Barton
should be.
Can't get involved. None of the other refs can get involved in any way that are actually going to determine the result. Whoever grabs that world championship from on high after climbing a ladder, they will be the Rockstar Pro World Champion.
Well, I know that you're obviously not a big John Murray fan, but you have to agree with me that Jeremiah having his own official that he can use at any match, apparently, except for this ladder match, apparently, That is just ridiculous. That is way unfair for everybody here in Rockstar Pro. It's just the same. How did he pull that one off? Getting P.D. Barton.
It's sussy, Mark. It's very suspect. But, I mean, Barton said it tonight. He's got an ironclad contract.
How did he get that?
I don't know, but apparently, our lawyers are not great here at Rockstar Pro. But nevertheless,
I didn't even sign anything when I showed up.
Well, P.D. Barton did. He is the senior official. He gets to choose his matches. And apparently he can't be fired.
How? He's a referee.
I don't know, man.
How does that happen?
I don't know. I'm just reporting the facts, Mark.
I know you are, and it's upsetting me. These facts, I don't like them.
Well,
I'm very hungry. It's upsetting me.
You're hangry at this point.
I'm very hangry. I'm hangry. Is that? No, nothing. I thought I saw a pizza roll.
Stop searching the floors for pizza rolls.
I thought I saw a pizza roll, man.
Well, here's something you can't be angry about.
Okay.
Regardless of what happens in the world title match, we're going to see the Gym City Rumble.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite match. The winner gets a shot at any Rockstar Pro Championship of their choosing.
And we've seen in the past that these Gym City Rumbles, like other Rumble events, absolutely anything can happen. Anybody could win this thing. You have no idea. Anybody on the 30-man. We might have a surprise or two in the Rumble as well.
Sure, there's always surprises.
You never know. But I can't wait to see it. It's always one of the most exciting matches of the year.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm going to keep my predictions to myself, maybe. But
to yourself. They'll probably change.
I do remember young Hot Fire just putting in a performance of his life last year. But
yeah, he did come up a little short. But yeah, he did put on a great performance. No doubt about it.
You done?
I guess I'm done now.
Okay, good. So, we hope to see you all at the Gym City Slam this Friday, May 4th.
May the 4th be with you. Yeah! Woo! 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 I'm getting some pizza rolls.
What is that sound supposed to be? Boffin? Dewback? Wampa? Tauntaun? Mandalorians? Midichlorians?
Did you say DeLorean? I'm gonna go back in time. Wish this never happened.
That's all for this episode. Be sure to come back for another edition of Backstage Pass, Rockstar Pro Wrestling's official podcast.